The story goes that there was a king in India. He loved war games, and he asked a sage to create a war game for him, like build it from scratch. And then the sage builds this game of chess, and the king is mighty impressed. Like he loves it. He's like, I'll give you one wish. Just go and ask me for whatever you want, and I'll grant it to you. And the sage goes, thank you. All I want is one grain of rice on the fifth square, and which keeps doubling on every subsequent square. So one grain of rice becomes two on the second square, and four, and eight, and 16, and 32, and 64, and so on. And and the king goes, oh, that sounds like a very simple request. Sure, I'll grant it. Like, you know, you can take you can take that. It's just grains of rice for him. And a week later, the king finds out that there's not enough rice in the kingdom to fulfill this request, because the answer is 9.2 quadrillion grains of rice. Quadrillion is 15 zeros. It is so incredible. Like, it's so hard to believe that one grain of rice can become 9.2 quadrillion grains of rice in a matter of a chessboard. And that's the nature of compounding. Time does most of the work, and compounding is not intuitive. And I'll give you another example of that. I'm sure you would have heard of this one. Like, if a penny keeps doubling every day for 30 days, what is the answer? And the answer is $5.3 million. This is mind blowing. And if you visualize these compounding uh, outcomes, rice grains or doubling a penny or Buffett's net worth, all of them will follow this a very similar pattern, where most of the gains come at the end, and see that gigantic spike up and on the right. And if you look at Buffett's net wealth, 99% of his wealth was generated after the age of 80. He's 93 now, so in the last 10 years he has accumulated a huge amount of money compared to his previous 80 years. And Morgan Housel has this quote, which I love, which is called, Buffett's skill is investing, but his secret is time. And Buffett knew this very early on as well. Like, he used to always, and he still says, when I die, people should say, oh, this guy was so old. And that's what he wants to do. Like, he wants to keep living as long as possible so that he can keep compounding and play this beautiful game that has been playing for the last 80 years.